to the question of planning, planning for affordable housing, we want to ask a question of Ms. Robertson and Ms. Page with respect to the redevelopment of public housing communities. In terms of redeveloping public housing communities, private and free market interests have historically taken priority over the interest of public housing communities. What will you do specifically, please be specific, to preserve the right to return and guarantee one-for-one replacement for the original residents of public housing communities? Can we start with Ms. Page, please?
Yes, we must have a plan, and we must not, we must encourage all of our residents to remain in the city. And we must have a plan that, in that plan, that we create affordable housing, that those who are less fortunate are a part of that plan. So as we create that plan, we must set aside and and phase in the residents returning back to their home. We must be inclusive, because those who may be less fortunate than others, they have a right to live in the city as well, and to return to their home.
Anything in specific that comes to mind, Ms. Page, to guarantee that?
Have it included in the action and a plan that the city administration and council, that we all can agree to and be committed to that plan.
Ms. Robertson? Certainly. In terms of redeveloping public housing communities, private and free market interests have historically taken priority over the interests of public housing communities. What will you do specifically to preserve the right to return and guarantee one-for-one replacement for the original residents of public housing communities?
First of all, let me say that of the public housing communities that we have, there has been one community since I've served on city council that has been taken offline, if you will, and that's the Dove Court community. And it is in the process of going through redevelopment at the present time. And we've worked very closely with the Housing Authority and with the community to ensure that, first of all, the same number of affordable housing units will be rebuilt within the community. In addition to that, we are making sure that there's an increase in the density and the opportunity so that we build a diverse community. So what I propose and what I support specifically as it relates to rebuilding our public housing communities and making them a priority is that we build sustainable communities that provides a variety of housing choices, but they are also quality communities that have schools, other services within the communities, recreational centers, and those kinds of opportunities to provide for people of different income levels to live in our communities. If there's anything that we have learned, is that we do not need to segregate communities by income. We have the capacity, we have the will, and the private sector will dance to the music if we require that we build economic inclusive neighborhoods. And this is something that I have introduced legislation from the very first year that I've served on city council, and we're making great progress toward accomplishing that goal. And Dove Court has been promised to serve, the former Dove Court, the Dove Street development, promised to serve as the first economic inclusive neighborhood in the city of Richmond.
Just to clarify, does that mean there will be one-to-one replacement housing?
There is a commitment on behalf of the City and the Richmond Redevelopment Housing Authority that there will be one-to-one replacement of public housing in the city of Richmond.
Thank you.